Hi, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I'm going to share why all will be well from a talk that I've read recently, and I will share that here in a minute. But I want to talk about my online 12-week course for Christians 18 on up. It is to help you heal on your spiritual journey. It helps healing in spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical. I have been on a journey my whole life. I have had trials and trauma just like the rest of you. But the difference is 10 plus years ago, for 30 plus years, I was stuck. I was angry. I was stuck in the victim mode, and I dealt with childhood trauma, but I didn't know how to deal with it, and I didn't know how to get past it. And so I was carrying all this hurt and pain and just not knowing how to move forward. And I didn't have love for myself. I didn't have confidence. I didn't have what it took for me to move forward. The best word to say is stuck, stagnant. I was Christian my whole life, have been, but I didn't utilize God's love for me. I didn't utilize what is taught in the scriptures. I didn't really know how to go about things. So yes, I had the foundational principles, prayer, scriptures, but I just, when you don't feel worthy of God's love and connection, then it kind of puts a glitch in things. And so I just had a tough go of things until I hit rock bottom. I hit rock bottom. And when I had hit rock bottom with my last suicidal thought, I felt Christ's arm just pull me out of that deep pit that I had been in for 30 plus years. And it was then and there that I realized I wasn't happy. I didn't know how to do certain things, and I didn't know how. And I said, God, you are going to have to show me how this works, because I don't know how to do this. And little by little, He showed me. He gave me steps. He gave me tools through classes, books, other people. And it's amazing the things that I have learned along in my journey, and I'm here to help others in their journey. So with this online 12-week course that starts June 24th and it goes to September 9th, every Monday for an hour to an hour and a half, you get a live Zoom call class with me that's full of visuals and that has things to work on over the week. And then you have a little homework assignment each week. And then one-on-one each week, I get to meet with you personally over the phone and go over targeted areas of where you need help. And this is where I come in and help you reach those targeted goal areas. So click on the link in the comments below for that class. I'm excited to work with you. I have planned this, and it took me years putting this together of my knowledge and experience. And I know that it works because I have not been depressed going on 9 years, and I have not had suicidal thoughts going on 9 years. Now, does it mean I don't ever get down and I don't feel sad or get the blues? Nope, that's not what that means, because life still happens and I still deal. But here's the difference between now and 10 plus years ago. I did not have the tools, and now I have the tools. When hard comes and trials come, I have the tools to get me through. So that's what I offer. So click on the link, and if you have any questions, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how would it be to have this mindset, all is well, and because of Temple Covenants. This is where I get to share a little bit of my faith each week. So take it or leave it, but I share my faith. And I've been reading a conference talk because every 6 months in my faith, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we have what you call General Conference, and it's when the leaders of the church, quite a few of them over a 2-day period, you get a lot of messages, just sweet messages that help you carry through the next 6 months. And then we get another set of new messages. It is awesome. So there's a message from Elder Henry B. Eyring, and his message is all will be well because of Temple Covenants. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about that. I'm going to share that link to this talk in the comments below, so be sure to check it out. I'm not even going to go into the depth of what he is. I'm just going to bring in key points, and I share it with you to read through. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes of your time. You can listen to it or you can read through it, whatever you want, but it is a powerful message. Who doesn't want to have calmness and feel peace through times like this, right? This world is always in commotion, and it's a beautiful talk. So, in his talk, he kind of talked about having a remembrance. And I've got to stop right here for a minute because I just realized today is Memorial Day, and I want to give a shout out to all the veterans that have given their lives, their all, everything that they had and sacrificed for us to have our freedoms. We live in such a great nation, and I am proud to be an American, and I am so grateful for the men and women that have given and sacrificed all that they had, which is their very life, for us to enjoy our freedoms. And I so very much enjoy the freedoms that I have. And so may we never forget the sacrifice that they have done for us. And I just want to give a shout out, and my heart goes with those families that are affected, that have loved ones that have left them behind. And just know I am grateful. I'm grateful for the service that each one of these veterans that have given their all, their life for our freedoms. So remember to take a minute today and just really have gratitude in your heart and show some respect to honor this day. Okay, so I'm gonna get back into what I was talking. Sorry, I'm just like a squirrel and I'm all over the place. That's just my personality. So thank you for being patient with me. But who wouldn't want everything to be well in this commotion that we live in, this world, this stress that we deal with day in and day out? I sure would. In his talk, he talks about a remembering of actually his talk is based on going to the temple to find that peace. And I'm telling you right now, as my testimony, that of all the places I have been on the earth, going to the house of the Lord, the temple, is the most peaceful place that I have been. And I strive to attend the temple as much as I can, because each time I come home, I want to carry that peace. And it lasts 3 to 5 days at my house. And then boom, chaos hits, I feel like, again, like life comes in. But it's you want to carry that peace. And that's why I want to go to the temple often, because of the peace. It's the most peaceful place. It's where I feel the love of the Lord, and it's a great opportunity to feel that. So he does talk about, his talk is talking about that. And in the beginning of his talk, he talks about a remembrance of when he was in the temple. It was like, I've been here before. And it was like, no, you haven't been here before. You're just remembering a time before you came to earth, at a place similar to this peaceful feeling. And we all were in heaven before we came to earth, and we were all together, and it is a peaceful place. So I think of all the truths that I've learned on this earth, and the things that resonate with me as being true. I just think things that come back to me, and or when I'm taught a new principle, or I'm taught something new, it's like my spirit and my soul rejoices over it, because it's like a piece of home. So I have a really hard time explaining things like last minute off the top of my head. So I hope I'm making sense. But I've written a book. It's not published yet, but I've written this book, and it talks about how we're all just, when we're dealing with our negative emotions, we're homesick. We feel homesick. This anger, the depression, the anxiety, the feelings of turmoil, or whatever it is, bitterness, resentment, whatever those negative feelings that are stirring within us, it's just because we're homesick. And when we're homesick, what do we want to do? We want to call home. We want to have smells that remind us of home, sounds that remind us of home. We just want to connect to home. And when we're homesick, we're homesick from God. We need to connect and have that connection with God and our Savior, Jesus Christ. And when we have that connection, we're not so homesick. And so it's just, that's home. Home. God is home, and He's with us all the time. No matter how alone you feel at times, or beside yourself you feel at times, you are never alone, and God is always there. So, when I hear truth, when I learn something new and it just resonates with me as truth, like, oh my gosh, that's truth, I just think it's me remembering something from before I came to this earth. Just remembering truth that I had already knew beforehand, but I'm relearning it and going, oh yeah, that sets well with me. This is truth. And so truth, when it resonates with your soul, you know, and truth is truth. And from God, all truth comes. Truth comes from God. And be careful for the counterfeit, because the devil is really tricky. He likes to throw in a couple truths and then a big fat lie. And so then you buy into this lie. And so be careful when you're doing that. But truth is truth. Truth all comes from God. But just make sure that you know the source that everything's coming from. Anyway, if you have a firm foundation on a belief system, pay attention to how that is aligning with your truths that you already have within. That's super important, because there's so many things to learn. But when you're at peace and you have the whole eternal perspective, if you're like me and you believe in an afterlife and you know that you're going to be with your loved ones again, because of temple covenants, it is possible for us to live together as families into the eternities. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And so when you have certain knowledge that you attain throughout this life, it gives you peace, it gives you comfort, and to be able to say all is well, no matter what is going on around me, whether it is world disasters, natural disasters, or bad actions from others around you that's causing heartache, whatever it is that's going around you, or maybe you have stuff within that you don't know how to process, and you're not feeling settled. Whatever it is, we can always be at peace if we allow ourselves time to connect with God. And yes, there's more than one way to do that. But I believe there's several ways of doing it that gives you a whole experience. And anyway, I just be aware of where truths are coming from and if it's resonating with you. And just know that when you learn truth, and it's just a remembrance, a reminder of where you came before and what you knew before, and something that you need to learn here to carry you through onto your journey. So keep learning, have that thirst of knowledge, and just keep being yourself, because there is only one you. God created you, and the world needs you. And, before, I didn't think I was important. When I dealt with the depression, I didn't think the power of one meant anything, but the power of one is incredible. So when you can heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically within yourself, you are able to help others heal on their journey. And it's incredible what we can do. And we're here to help others. So I'm here to help you on your journey. If you're feeling stuck, stagnant, please check out that link below, and also check out the other link that I leave. And God bless you. Please like and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye.